My first question for you is, you and Chris have really great chemistry in this movie, and I know that's obviously because you guys are good friends, and he actually wrote Chelsea with you in mind. Mm-hmm. So how was that for you? That's a lot of pressure.
It was a lot of pressure, and I actually almost said no. It was, you know, it was really great and flattering and awesome, and I love him to bits, and I've always wanted to work with him, and this was a really, really special film, but I was hitting a wall in just life in general. I was like, I just got so many projects that I've been doing. My grandmother passed. I did like 8 projects afterwards. I just need to stop. I need to just slow down for a second. And this is really great, but like, Chelsea's not jumping off at the page at me. You know?
This is Chelsea Brown. She's doing a story on me. No snitching.
Come to me, baby girl. I'm gonna turn over like an apple pie.
You know what? You just ate an apple pie, you fat mother.
You know what I mean? Like, she's cool, and you're my friends, and you said we could work on it and collaborate, but I've heard that before, and I just thought, I don't want to mess up our friendship, like, and show up and then be mad at you. Like, it's not gonna be a good look. So let me just, like, you do your thing, I do my thing. And he was just like, no, it's not coming off the page because you need to do it. Like, you need to make her alive. You can go for it, you know? And he really wasn't overly precious about his lines or anything. He was really open. You know, he'd go, the DP would go, hey, can we do another shot? He'd go, for you? For you? All right, let's do this. You know what I mean? He was fun, he was easy. He's the Chris that I know and love very much. And so I'm really grateful because he wrangled all of us, you know. He really got all of us to kind of go to this different space, and he got me to be funny. He got me to really do something with, you know, 20 years into my acting career, he got me to do a role that I don't get very often an opportunity to play, you know, and like really flex and put my stank on it, like he says in the movie. Like, you know, he let everybody put their stank on it. When Cedric comes out with that hair, you're like, say word.
Hey, Dre, you mind if I get some of them hangers, man? I need some wood and hang. Oh, damn it. They got the lock on them. They got the lock on them. They hip to your boy.
Really? Okay, this is happening right now. You know, Tracy Morgan's riffing off and able to do this improv that has him laughing off stage, and Tracy's jumping up like, got you, I got you, because you know, Chris is like shooting out water from his mouth and nose because he's laughing so hard. Like, it's a wonderful thing, and I'm really glad that he decided to do this. He's been working on it for 3 years. Yeah. You know, it's a special film.
Yeah, and I was wondering, because you said you were like 20 years into your career, and I know your first film was Kids.
Yes, that's 20th anniversary coming up.
Yes, that movie is crazy, by the way. But my thought was, I know I read somewhere you saying how you noticed that sexism in roles is like really, like, choosing women for roles is like a really big issue right now. So can you speak further on that?
Oh, it just still feels like in Hollywood they're going, okay, so we've got this idea for a script. The protagonist is gonna be a woman. I know, just to stay with me here, it could actually work. It's just like, are you serious, guys? Like, really, where are we at right now? But I feel like in a lot of ways that's developing. Like, you wouldn't think necessarily of Chris Rock as a feminist, but he is a feminist. He did good hair for his daughters.
Right,
he did this movie, and it's all over the place, and we're in a strip club and stuff like that, but look at the roles that he gave to these women, and he really lets them have like a space. And he does that with everybody. Like, he really is, he's a humanist. He's a real person, and that's what we all should aspire to be doing in all of our work and all of our things that we're putting out there, and making sure that we're creating that space for each other, you know. And it's just not everybody's doing it, but we're hitting a crossroads. When I first started acting, I was a teenager. There were no roles for teenagers. Now there's a plethora of roles for teenagers. Like, things are changing, and I like to be on that positive side of it. Like, women weren't necessarily getting Oscars, but they were getting nominated. They used to do the film noir moment for women in film. It was like incredible, and there was a lot of female-led movies. What changed? What happens? It goes through this wave, and that's what we just really need to be. Women need to be telling more of their stories. They need to be showing up. We need to be fighting, and now there's no excuses. We've got the technology that's really inexpensive to do it. We have the access with the internet and where we can just reach out. We have Kickstarter. We have all these different ways to kind of go, I don't have to do it the way that it was done before. I can go directly to the source, and that's where we're at. That's where we can make happen. And when you see something like what Chris wrote here, he's like, you can make your dream happen, and wrangle people to help you with it. So let's do this.